Call to order June 28th, 2023 meeting of the Board of Adjustments. First off, we're going to do a roll call of members. We have Mr. Devin Graham. Present. Mr. Brandon Bennett.
Present.
Mr. Brian Clybert.
Present.
Mr. Willie Robinson.
Present.
All right, and tonight absent are Mr. Eddie Krause and Mr. Jake Geoffrion. I'd also, tonight, as part of roll call, I want to acknowledge our administration. We have Ms. Jamaica, Mr. Jarius, our IT guy, attorneys, Mr. Spencer, and on the other side here, we have Mr. Lance Brock and our new planning and zoning director, Mr. Eric Poche. All right, that being said, we'll take a motion on the acceptance of minutes from the May 24th, 2023 meeting.
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
Motion by Brian, second by Brandon. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Next, I'll entertain a motion for acceptance of the written decisions of the May 24th, 2023 meeting.
I'll motion.
Motion by Mr. Brandon,
Second.
second by Brian it was.
Yes.
All right, all in favor? Any opposed? Hearing none, that motion passes. All right. Oh, yeah, I skipped number 3. We're back up number 3. We're open the floor. Anybody has any public comments for or against the Board of Adjustments?
No one signed up.
Nobody signed up. We'll close the public comments. If anybody in the audience has, I'm assuming y'all all here for a variance. If anybody has anything for or against a variance, you can sign up, but y'all all, no, okay, we don't need to do that. So first up, we have IDPZ 3164.23, Lot 2A for Eric Ellisar.
Yes, sir.
All right, can you please step up to the podium and tell us what you got asking for a variance for, please?
Hey, I'm Eric Ellisor. I'm just building a storage, I'm adding on to my storage shed at home, and I'm supposed to be 20 feet from my north property, and I'm 17 inches short of that 20 feet. So I applied for a variance to get that passed. And the property owner to my north is my mother-in-law. And the
Okay.
property owner to my east and my south is my mother-in-law. And the property, well, it's John West Road to my west, so it's only me and my mother-in-law and father-in-law involved with it all.
A big old piece of family land, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
No, not at all. She said, so what you waiting for? I'm like, well, we gotta do what we gotta do.
So I just want to make sure that I'm clear. You have, so is it a new shop, like a whole new shop and the overhang, or you just adding the overhang to the new shop?
I'm adding on to my shop plus an overhang.
Okay.
Plus overhang.
Okay.
If, I think I have drawings if y'all like to look.
Yeah, we have them. If you
Yeah,
wanna,
we have 'em.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, y'all should have
them in
everything.
front.
I think, no, that's not it.
I think it's that one. Yeah.
Where's,
Just that. No, go back because like they put it on here. See?
no, okay, I see it now.
And so it's just
So
17
eight-
inches. You said is
17 inches, yes, sir. I'm supposed to be 20 feet, and I'm
Yeah.
18 feet 7 to my property line, to the north.
I think, Lance, we had on here 5 feet he was asking for?
No, sir, I think I have it. If it says that, no, it's
Oh, I'm
1.5,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I see it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm looking at minutes from the last meeting.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions, comments?
Yeah, it shows here, 18.7, I'm supposed to be 20.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
And this is my mother-in-law, and on the south also.
So your mother-in-law is just all around you.
I love my mother-in-law.
Okay. And so that's all family to the north.
Yeah, to the north, to the east, and to the south is my mother-in-law. They had 20 acres, and they gifted us at the time an acre as a wedding gift, and so we can have equity to build a home. Actually, is what happened.
Cool.
All right, I see, Ms. Jamaica, we don't have anybody for public comment?
No, no one signed
All
up.
right, we'll close public comment.
I'll make a
Motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept.
Motion by Brandon Bennett to accept. Second by Devin Graham. All in favor?
Aye.
Variance is granted. Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
Tell your mother-in-law always said hey.
Absolutely, absolutely. She'll ask about it.
All right, good. Next we got a zoning review ID PZ 3168.23, lot 285 in Pelican Point for filing. Anybody here to speak on this? All right, step on up to the mic, please.
Yes, sir. I'm building an addition to my home for my mother to live in. She's been living over in Perdido Key, Florida. And my dad passed away in August, and we tried letting her live in Azalea Estates for a while, but she's just not quite right to live alone, so I need to take care of her a little bit. And she tried to move in with us, and that didn't work out too well because everybody needs a little space. So I'm just going to add on to the house a little bit if you guys grant me a variance and the Architectural Control Committee approves it at Pelican Point, which is my next step after this. So I need to be 25 feet off the back of the line. I need to go to 12 feet off the back of the line, which has a lake behind us and a fence. And my neighbor to the right, which is the only person I was really concerned about, he and I had a talk, and he had absolutely no issues with it impeding his views or his enjoyment of the lake or anything. So, and I haven't heard from anyone else, but I did talk to all the neighbors that I could catch in the backyard. But he was the one I'm most concerned about, and he was most gracious. So, any other questions or concerns about it?
I see, okay, on this map we're looking at here is a blue line across the back. That is, it looks like you have a fence there?
There's a fence, yeah, there's a fence that's probably inside the property line. Really, it was difficult to determine the back of the line because it's in the lake somewhere.
Okay, so your property ends there, but do you actually maintain the property beyond
Oh, I do.
there?
Yeah, I maintain all the way back to the lake
So you cut the edge of the
I
lake
do,
and
and-
cut the grass back there?
and built the
Okay, so it's
seawall
just
and all
basically
that.
green space?
It is,
Good,
yeah.
okay.
It's just an open area, and we
Gotcha.
improved it with I think it's called a seawall or
You do everything?
something that costs a lot of money that holds the,
Yeah. You
dirt
do
back.
everything but pay taxes on it, right?
that's right.
Okay, all right. Good. Any questions?
He's 20. Yes, sir.
Yeah, wait, yeah, what was your, so what was that again, real quick? You said
It
25?
says
'Cause I caught-
25, but it should be at 20.
Yeah,
Little line
okay.
long. That's why I was just making sure.
Okay.
So 8-foot variance. Any other questions?
No. You said your neighbors, everybody was okay with that? And no
They are.
issues?
Well, the ones I've spoken to, I guess everyone got the notification, and I talked to most of them most of the time. So the only one that I thought might be a little concerned was Mr. Martin, David and K.R. Martin that might have been concerned about it, but they had no concern whatsoever. None of their windows that would have a view of the lake would be blocked at all, so.
And I can assume by the lack of presence here that the HOA doesn't have a problem with it, and you put up public notice, and they knew about it and everything, so.
Well, the HOA told me how to go about it. They said they need a variance first, and then Mr. Mark Vila, who is on our Architectural Control Committee, who's kind of formed the process for me, said after you're through and you are granted a variance, then we need to take a look at what it is you want to do. So
Gotcha.
I haven't done that part yet, but I didn't want to buy any more plans from Mr. Amade until
Absolutely.
I knew it could move on.
Yeah, okay. Any other questions? All right, Ms. Jamaica, anybody sign up?
No, no one signed up.
Okay, thank you. We close the public comment. Motions, questions? Comments?
To approve as written.
Motion by Mr. Willie to accept as written,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Brandon. All in favor? Any opposed? Your variance granted. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
So we keep it consistent, tell your mom we said hey.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, I'll get to tell her hey a lot. So.
All right. Okay, last up tonight, we have zoning review ID PZ 3177.23, lot 2A Hope Villa Acres subdivision for Scott Sherrill. Okay, you step up to the mic, tell us, let us grill you for a little while, tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, I've had a pool in the backyard for 6, 7 years, and I'm trying to put a pool house next to it. And been working on the permit now for about 1.5 years, and I thought I was ready to pay for it. Found out they had a setback of 20-something feet. And I'm trying to put it about 8 feet away from my fence, which is where my house is about 8 feet away from the fence. I was just gonna parallel the fence on down, stay that far away from the fence. And it gives me just enough room to build what I wanted to build. My next door neighbor, Randy Hughes, on the other side of the fence, I asked him about it. And he says, look, if they ask me, I'm gonna tell them everything you built over there is perfect.
Yeah, he looks like he's pretty far away from.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's,
Any questions?
Yeah, I'm just, so Lance, I'm looking at the map, it's like the lines are pretty small on here, so, or the numbers. So it's the 9 feet to the, or the 10 feet, I guess requesting 10.5, or, yeah.
Yes, sir, it's a little 9 feet, 9.5 feet.
Okay, and so that's just to the, I guess, to the right, if we're looking
Correct,
at
it's gonna
this.
be in line of where his house is located now, it's gonna be in line with where the house is in relationship to the property line, he's just gonna go straight with it.
Okay, so how's this, where's the line actually meeting? Because I guess these dotted lines are what's throwing me off.
That's throwing me off as well.
Yeah,
well, there's a
The
fence.
dotted line is just an insert, so that dotted line is just an insert, so it goes in from that, basically where the dark line is on the building.
oh, okay. Is this gonna connect to the house, or it's just kind of
No,
separate?
it's gonna be
whole
about
house,
6 foot
kinda?
away from the house.
Okay, so gotta be similar construction?
How much?
6.6, I think is what's
Yeah.
on here.
Okay.
Yeah. Similar construction, I'm assuming, things like that?
I'm sorry.
What's the pool house like? Is it gonna be similar construction to the home?
It's not gonna be hooked to the house.
Yeah.
The electricity's gonna come off the house, it's gonna be on the same meter.
Yeah, I guess what I'm asking, like, is,
Is it be kinda like open, or it's gonna be
It's
like,
gonna be open,
it's gonna, so
some
it's gonna be
fans
more like
in
an
it.
outdoor kitchen with a closed bathroom?
a closed bathroom, and archways where the wind can just come through. No air conditioner or anything like that.
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Put a big TV in there to
To
watch.
me, that
some-
makes a difference, yeah. That's a big difference between a closed-in
Yeah.
pool house and an outdoor kitchen, you know,
Yeah.
anyway. Any other questions? Don't look like nobody else is here to sign up for public comment, so,
Yeah,
What-
no one signed up.
okay, we'll close public comment. Questions, motions?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Yeah. Motion to accept by Brandon, second by Willie, all in favor?
Aye.
And any opposed? Variance is granted, sir, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep, have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, number 7 on the agenda tonight, we have, any old business?
No, sir?
No, any new business? Go Tigers?
Go Tigers.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
A motion.
Motion by Mr. Brandon to adjourn, second by Mr. Bryan, all in favor? Meeting adjourned.